Hey guys, this is Stuart, and I'm headed off to go get the oil changed in my wife's Mini Cooper. She's headed out of town for the weekend, and I figured I would make a video as I drive down there. What I wanted to talk to you today about was something that happened in our house this morning, and that was my son was pretty upset because he's got a concert coming up at his school, and he plays the alto sax. And the piece of music that he chose was a pretty difficult piece of music. And he was really starting to be concerned about whether or not he would be able to do it. And I actually observed something that made me stop and take a look at myself. And that is limiting belief and self-doubt. And what he was doing was he was reaching out and grasping for all the reasons on why he couldn't do it. It was too hard. The music notes makes his head hurt. He would have to be playing along with somebody that was playing a piano. The piece is 5 minutes long. Out of a level of 1 through 6, the difficulty is a 4, and that's pretty difficult for someone that's 13 years old. So he just kept talking about all these different things on why he couldn't do it, and not one thing was on why he could do it or how he could overcome it. So we ended up having a conversation about self-limiting beliefs and what you do to yourself when you start talking to yourself like that. What ends up happening is that information enters into your ears, that negativity enters into your ears, and what comes in comes back out. So, and I find myself doing this myself and also others. I've seen do the same thing, to where you keep thinking that, well, I can't do it because of this, I can't do it because of that. And what ends up happening is you end up talking yourself into never doing it. And a lot of people, including myself, have talked to themselves right out of being successful long before they ever even start. And that's something that needs to change. We're all bombarded with negative input every single day, and it ends up becoming a habit, and that's a habit that definitely needs to be broken, to be able to see the success that you're wanting in anything, in business, in your life, anything like that. Just like now, I'm driving to an oil change place, and if I just kept saying to myself, well, I'm going to have to wear a seatbelt, and seatbelts really bug me, and there's stoplights, and I'm going to have to stop, so I can't keep going. I'm going to have to keep stopping, and there's going to be other people in my way, and I just keep talking and talking and talking about how bad it's going to be. I'm not going to do it. But if you try to condition yourself the opposite way, try to be more positive, think more positively, talk more positively, it will help you be more confident in anything that you try to do in life, whether it's business, whether it's a situation that comes up in your own personal life, or anything that you might want to do that you might think is just out of your reach. If you start talking as if it will happen, and you put yourself in the place of, this is what's going on while I'm experiencing, while this is happening to me. That's the thought process that each and every one of us need to use. And that does nothing but lift you up. It increases your believability in yourself. And if you project that onto other people, not only will they look up to you, but it will also help them to be lifted up. It will help them to be successful. It will help them to make the right decisions that they need to make. So the point of this video is to really be honest with yourself. Take a look at yourself and really see what's going on. What words are you using? You know, what input are you putting into your head? Because that information plays over and over on a loop. It's called a feedback loop. And when you continue to put in negative information, negative talk, you know, personal problems that you have with someone else, whatever it happens to be, you end up feeding on that same information over and over and over again. And it completely destroys your chance of being successful or letting something happen in your life by just having self-limiting beliefs and self-doubt. So your tip for today is to get rid of the self-doubt. We're overwhelmed with negativity in our lives every day. But you have a choice on whether or not you want to listen to that or you're going to talk like that, you know. So the choice is ultimately yours. So make the right choice. Make a difference in the way you talk, the way you think. And when you catch yourself doing something, change it. You know, and this doesn't just come all at once. This is a daily process. You know, you have to believe in yourself. If you do not believe in yourself, you're not going to be successful. If you put your belief in others, it will help them to be successful. You know, so please take what I've said here to heart and understand that that negativity constantly put into your life is not going to do you any good. But positive thinking will. Talking as if you're already there. You know, speak the future into existence. That's what needs to take place. That is what's going to make you successful. You know, so to try to do that, keep aware of what you're doing, and make a difference. Make a positive difference in your life by thinking and talking completely different from what the world out there wants you to think. You know, you have a lot of power. You can overcome and do anything. You just have to decide to do it and get rid of the negativity. Be positive. Lift others up. And you're going to see a difference in your life, in your business, and other people around you. And they're going to thank you for that. So that's it for today. Just figured I'd give you that quick little tip. And I'll see you in the next video.